The Senate is likely to grant Malacanang's request for an extension of martial law in Mindanao. But as to how long the extension will be remains to be agreed upon by both chambers of Congress. Security officials earlier briefed the senators on the current situation in Mindanao, particularly the terrorist siege in Marawi City. Again, Sweden Velado reports.
National Security Advisor Hermogenes Esperon is confident that Congress will approve the extension of martial law in Mindanao. But it is up to Congress to decide whether it will be extended to 60 days or until December 31st as requested by President Rodrigo Duterte.
The recommendation mostly came from the administrator and the implementer, which is the Chief of Staff. Administrator is Secretary of National Defense. Implementer is Chief of Staff.
Esperon said this after a military briefing with the senators led by AFP Chief of Staff General Eduardo Año. He adds the president asked for 5 months because after the Marawi crisis, the government needs longer time for the city's rehabilitation. Senator Richard Gordon is in favor only with 60-day extension, but clarified that it still depends on what will be approved by Congress, which he hopes will opt for an independent or separate voting.
There will be a debate. We have to talk about it. Obviously, there will be debates on the matter.
Senator Grace Poe wants a valid explanation and more presentations to justify the extension of more than 60 days.
Kailangan ba ninyo talaga hanggang Disyembre? Bakit? Anong gusto ninyong makamit sa panahon na yon?
Senator J.V. Ejercito thinks there's nothing to worry about the extension. Compared to the previous martial law proclaimed by late President Ferdinand Marcos, the current martial law in Mindanao has high regard for protection of human rights.
There are no reports of atrocities or abuse, no? On the part of the government forces.
Meanwhile, Senator Miguel Zubiri thinks 60 days won't be enough to finish the clearing operations. Thus, he recommended 6 months extension.
I think 5 additional months is more than enough. At the same time, it's sufficient enough to be able to weed out these armed elements.
The joint session of Congress is set on Saturday to decide on martial law extension before it lapses at 10 p.m. on the same day. Sweden Velado for The Nation.